Gold and silver both opened up at high and see had achieved 1671 at 19.7 respectively, but retracing since then. Now what can be expected? Whether we are looking forward to a drop or it is going to continue with the rise from here, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. And I will give you the trading levels where you can enter or and take the profits. So do listen to it carefully, do note down the levels. And those who are new to this channel must like, share, subscribe and comment. The next video on gold, the next update on gold will be up before the US cash session, so do watch that also. Let's start first with look into gold, followed with silver. On the hourly charts, you can find gold opened with a gap up here, and since then it has achieved 1671, the critical resistance levels, and since then it has again filled the gap here. Yes, 1650, a very good support there, and then 1645-40 zones should come into picture. Now it has filled the gap and it is trying to reverse again. Let's see if it completely reverses and continues with the bullish momentum. And if you look at the directional movement is bullish, stochastic, see there is a gap and there is an error code here, hence you have to be little bit careful. I will not come to the indicators and we will see the indicators on the daily charts as well. Now look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, let me turn off the indicators here. On the 2-hour charts you will find, see, just with the help of candles alone, there is a pushback from the upside and it is since then dropped. And see this chart here, see this candle, there is a support on the downside and it is failing to go past further lows. So yes, this gap filling exercise is done, and possibly once it trades above 1660 again, you can see it rising beyond 1660. I will look forward to 1665 and then it will resume the upward journey. At the same time, below 1650 you can expect 1645-40 levels. This is also very clear now. Similarly on the 3-hour charts, couple of red candles, see, with the just help of standalone candles you can see 1650 to 1670 levels almost, and the pivot somewhere here at around 1660 1661 levels. So that is the level above which if it trades, certainly you can expect little more bullishness and you can expect 1665-71 levels, and beyond that certainly it will fly high. Or at the same time below 1650 you can again remain short. Look at the 4-hour charts, higher highs, lower lows, and it is waiting for it to take the next candle. Yes, next candle is going to start soon, and possibly if it continues the downward trend, you can expect a good drop. Now let me show you something on the 4-hour chart. See, 4-hour chart, this was the consolidation. It has precisely achieved this zone. We talked about this on my weekly analysis. Also, this was the trend and it has already breached this trend, achieved these levels. Certainly it has shown some bullishness there, hence you have to be cautious. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts you will find that there is a space out there. This is the weekend candle or the candle where the market has opened, and since then it has achieved the highs, achieved the lows. Yes, the pivot at 1660, only above which certain bullishness can be expected. Also remember one more observation here is it has breached the trend. It is trading now outside the channel, and this was the bearish channel. It means probably it is trying to reverse again. Only and only if it trades below 1640, certain bearishness can be expected. Till the time it trades above 1640, you can expect that the gold might trade bullish and you can expect a little rise till towards 1680-85 and then 1700 levels. But this is on the weekly charts. Now look at the daily weekly charts here. On the weekly charts, achieving the highs, it is trying to reverse, and if you create a parallel, if it fails to grow past 1670, you can expect that it is trying to come back till towards the zone at 1630 level. So I'll wait for it. Below 1650, certainly you can sell there. Expect 1645-40, and then below that more drop can be expected till towards 1630 and below levels. Remember, a red candle, intermediate candle, and then a follow-up red candle can be seen. Be cautious and alert there. Now look at the monthly charts. On the monthly charts, lower highs, higher lows. It is trying to consolidate here. Even if it tries to drop, it may again come back to these levels towards the end of the month. Hence you have to little remain cautious. And for the day, yes, you can sell at 1650 and buy at 1660. In between these $10, do not trade between 1650 and 1660. Below 1650, 1647.45 first resistance, 1641.40 second resistance. And remember, do not consider this as moderately bearish till the time it trades above 1640 levels, and in fact below that the next destination is 1635-30 levels. 30 is the next milestone which it may try to achieve and bounce back from there. If it is bullish, it can only go past till or at max try to achieve 1630. Even if it has to reverse, it will try to achieve 1630 and then reverse bullish from there. Hence you have to be cautious. Only bullishness above 1670 levels, beyond which certainly you can expect little more bullishness, where we can expect it to achieve 1700 levels. But remember, wherever it goes, it may again come back to 1650 levels towards the end of the month. This is my expectation, and hence you have to trade with caution, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Now let's have a look at silver. And yes, if you want to learn this art of trading profitably, you can join my mentorship batch. The 16th batch starts on 7th of November. Be a part of it. Do not miss this opportunity to learn from the expertise which we have gathered and the strategies which we have garnered specifically for you to trade profitably. You can join my mentorship and definitely it will help you become profitable and proficient trader. Reach out to me for more details on same. Also, you can be part of my signals channel, see the phenomenal results we have gathered over the last 4 weeks, and these are phenomenal results. Almost 3000 points, 2600 points on Dow Jones, 1000 plus points on Nasdaq, gold $104 price captured. We have done almost 10,400 pips we have captured there. So yes, you can also profit with the joining the signal channel. Reach out to me for more details. My telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now look at the hourly charts on silver. You will find lower highs, lower lows. On the hourly charts, it is failing to sustain about 1930. Yes, you can rise, you can buy at 1930 levels. See 1940, 1950, definitely a very strong resistance zone. And then beyond that, till 2000, it has got a stronger resistance at 1970, 75, 80 first zone, and then 1990 and 2000 the next zone. Be careful of that. And if you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts also, this is the third red candle. Now see, previous candle there is a downward push, and previous candle there is a upward push, and it indicates 1940 definitely is going to play a major role. You can buy there at 1940. And yes, in fact, you can buy there at 19.3, 1930 levels. You can expect 1940 as the first target, 1950 as the next target, and beyond that, consider this for a reversal. On the 3-hour charts, see first red candle there, and the pivot, if you count the drop from here on the downside and the upside, see 19.45 level should be a good number, beyond which more bullishness can be seen. And see 1920, how many times did not I tell you in my daily analysis, weekly analysis, that always in the 1900 to 2000 zone, that is $19 to $20 zone, I follow 3 critical numbers. First 1920, next 1940, and third 1950. These 3 are the key numbers for silver in this complete $19 to $20 zone. And hence, once again, it is failing to go past 1920. Certainly below 1920 you can remain short there. Below 1920 you can expect it to drop continuously. We can expect it to come back to 1910, 1900, 1880 and below levels. On the upside, above 1930 you can expect 1940 and 45 as the major resistance. Beyond that, 1950 and beyond that, it is going to remain bullish for the rest of the day, rest of the week. Now look at the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour candle just started. Yes, it is trying to take a shape and it is trying to trade red. This is the first red candle with a downward push, indicates that there could be a possibility that it may trade bearish from. Yes, you can sell there at 1920. Below 1920, directly we can expect 1910, 1900 as a very good support, and below 1900 certainly more bearishness can be expected. Below 1900, what could be expected there? See, it can come back till towards 1860, 1850 zone, which is a greater support. Now let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily chart, see, it is created a step, higher highs are done, getting the pullback, the gap is filled here. Yes, once it drops below 1920, the gap will be filled. And now see this, on the downside, 1860 is definitely a very good support here. Yes, below 1920 you can remain short. You can expect 1910, 1900, and then below that we can expect 1880, 1860 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now also look at the weekly chart. The weekly candle has achieved the highs opened with a gap. Yes, it is trying to come back to a point where it can fill the gap and try to trade bearish, and then the pullback can be seen. Yes, on the downside, 1860, 1850 levels should be very good support for silver there. So for silver for the day, sell at 1920, buy at 1930. Above 1930, 1940, 1945, 1950, these 3 numbers you should remember. Till here you have to trail your stop loss. You have to trade with the trailing stop loss. It can reverse any point of time till 1950 levels. Beyond that, certainly we can expect another round of bullish moves. You can expect 2000 plus levels, and silver might continue to trade bullish from there. On the downside, sell there at 1920, expect 1910, 1900, 1880, 1860. Below 1860, more bearishness can be seen. So take your trades accordingly. Trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. And I wish you and your family a very, very happy and prosperous festival of lights, that is Deepavali, which is celebrated here in India and Hindu community. And I wish the light of Diwali may fill your entire life with the lights of joy, happiness and prosperity. Trade safely, trade with stop loss. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.